what's up everybody, Fake here and welcome back to a new video. Today, as you can see right here, I'm going to be telling y'all how I got basically a free PS5 with God of War Ragnarok, as you can see right there, along with accessories for it, like this nice PS5 controller right here, and this charging station, which, looking at the back, it looks like it charges two controllers at once. Now, I've never had a PlayStation device before, so when I went to the place that I went to go win it, and I ended up winning it, I was like, oh shit, this might actually be a really cool thing for me, because this is my first ever PlayStation device, and having it be the newest gen PlayStation device, and usually, like, I'm either a PC or an Xbox guy. I don't have a new gen Xbox yet, but I have a new gen PlayStation. So, I'm not going to completely switch over, but what I will do is for the newer games that'll only be on the next new gen consoles, or the version exclusive games for the PS5, those will be the games I'll get on PS5. Like, hell, as of this recording, tomorrow, like the day after I record this, so basically the day you guys see this video, I'll actually be going to GameStop to see if I can get the Spider-Man games, both Marvel Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales. I found them for a really good price on the GameStop website, and I screenshotted it, so I'm going to go up there with the screenshots, and I'm going to price match it, so then I can get the Spider-Man game, the original Spider-Man game, for $15, and I'm gonna get the Miles Morales game for $25. So yeah, hopefully the screenshots and the price matching will work out. Usually they do tend to price match, so hopefully, assuming that they're not like trying to look into it or whatever. And I did look up to see, because the Spider-Man game, not Miles Morales but the other one, that was a PS4 only game. But I did look it up, and it looked like that game was backwards compatible. So if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments, guys. By the time I actually see your comment, it might actually be too late. I might have actually already had this bad boy set up, because I'm probably going to set this bad boy up the next day after this video. So, yeah, if you guys see this video and leave a comment saying whether or not the game's backwards compatible, then it might already be too late and I've already found out, but who knows. Anyways, let's get into how I won this thing and those. And when you hear me say won, yes, I won it. There's this place I went to called Alley Cats. If you guys don't know what Alley Cats is, it's basically like an arcade mixed with like a go-karting place, laser tag, bowling, a lot of other stuff too. So my mom, stepdad, sister, and I all went to Alley Cats, and first we were like, okay, let's go to the go-karts. So we ended up, since it takes like a point system for go-karts and all that, we ended up getting 200 points on each of our cards. So each of us had 200 points in total that we could use for anything. But we had to make it work within that 200 that each of us got. So we went and used 48 of each of our points on go-karts. We had a round of go-karts. It was fun. It was my first time in a go-kart. It was kind of a new experience for me. I'm not really a fan of it. My legs were trembling for the rest of the day, so I mean, I guess, like, from the time I got on the go-kart to the time I got home, my legs were trembling the entire time. But, yeah, after we got done with go-karts, we walked into the arcade area to use up the rest of our points. First, we checked how much points were actually used up on our cards after using points for go-karting. So we end up checking it. It took 52 of our 200 points. So my stepdad didn't actually do the go-karting, so he had all of his points. and then the rest of us had 148 left. If you do the math, 200 minus 52 is 148. So that's how many points that me and my mom and my sister had left. So we end up going to the arcade area to spend the rest of our points, trying to see if we can get as many tickets or win some prizes or whatever. And my stepdad and I look at this string cutting game that could win you this PS5 along with this controller and this charging station right here. So so we end up seeing that, and at first my stepdad sees it and I don't. So he's like sitting there playing it. I think he used up quite a bit of his points doing it. It was like 12 points each play, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was 12 points every time he wanted to play it. So he kept playing it, and eventually I saw him playing it, and after about like his 5th try or whatever, I don't remember how many times he tried to play it, but he played it, and then after he got to a certain point, I was just like, okay, let me try it a couple times. So I tried it twice, missed it, and then I let him play it a couple times, and then I'm pretty sure he got to a point where he like didn't have enough points to keep playing. So I was like, okay, let me play a couple more times. So I played a 3rd time, and I was like way off. I was way off of cutting the string. And basically the way the game works is that there's this button that you use to like, you hold the button down to bring these like scissor type things up, and you have to line it up with a string, and the goal is to get the scissors to cut the string. And so my stepdad kept messing it up to, I'm pretty sure, to the point where he didn't have enough points to keep going. So then before he got to that point, I played it twice, missed it, and he kept playing. He ran out of points or whatever. Then I jumped back. 3rd time, I got it like an inch or 2 off. As soon as I see that and the game gets reset, I swipe my card in to use more points, and I get it perfect. Get it cut, and the thing opens. Like the string gets cut, the door opens. I open the door, and I reach in to go grab the PS5. But I'm still in shock. I'm like, did I really just win this? So I look back at my mom, and I'm like, is this mine now? Is this stuff mine now? She goes, I guess so. So I grabbed the stuff, and I realized that there was this like black, like it was kind of like a wire thing, but it wasn't a wire, but it was like connecting everything together, but it was loose for the accessory stuff right here. So this stuff just kind of fell off a little bit. So I just had to grab these and hand it to somebody so then I can hold the PS5. And well, I end up having half my points left on my card. So after I won the PS5, everybody in the building, not in the building, but like everybody that was in the arcade was basically like staring at me and was like, damn, you really just won a PS5? I was like, yeah, I guess so. Everybody was congratulating me for winning a almost $500 game system. This system is about $500. The game is $70, God of War Ragnarok. The controller is about $60 to $70, and then this, I'm gonna guess that this is about $20 to $30. That's my assumption for this. I have no idea how much this is. The charging station. It's called a DualSense charging station. But anyways, so everybody has their eyes on me. I'm like, okay. So after I'm like thanking everybody for congratulating me for it. At first my mom's like, okay, we need to get this thing in the car. But because the area we were in, we had a feeling that if we put it in the car, that someone would follow us out there, watch us put it in the car, and then break into our car while we were inside having fun to steal this stuff from us. So I basically just had to hold on to the PS5 and have my stepdad hold on to the accessories for the rest of the time we were in there, and just have constant people still congratulating me for it. It was just it was kind of annoying, but it was also cool because it's like, damn, these people are really cool with it. And I know I probably wouldn't have. It was just a new experience for me to get that, but let's get back to the story because this doesn't make sense. So after I win this and everyone's congratulating me, we spend the rest of the time trying to get tickets or whatever. And there's this claw machine that you play, and there's actually these are like rolls, and the rolls have like stickers on them or whatever that says like a certain amount of tickets that you can get. My mom and my sister were playing the hell out of those to the point where they ran out of points on their cards. So I was the last one with points on my card, and I was the one that won the most in there. So I ended up having like over 100 points left. So I just spent the rest of my points on that claw machine game they were playing. They ended up winning like a good amount, probably like around 1,000 tickets worth of stuff. I ended up winning 100 tickets out of that thing. I ended up getting one of those rolls, and I ended up just letting my sister have the 100 tickets that I got because it was only 100, and besides, I already won that night. I already won tonight anyways, so yeah. And then once we all got done with our points, my mom and sister cashed in the tickets, got stuff from the prize machine, the prize corner, I mean. And once they got done with that, we put this stuff in the car and we went home. We stopped by Sonic to get drinks and then we went home. So, yeah, that's basically the story of how I got a free PS5. So, I guess I'll end the video off here, boys. Lay that down nicely real quick. If you like what you saw, please leave a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. If you want to check out my other socials, you can go to the About section of this channel or to the description of this video and all my other videos. And with that all being said, my name is Fate. This has been me explaining how I won a free PS5 and accessories for it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.